All right, gamers. Currently, I'm just making sure everything is set up properly, and then we will be good. All of the good things. Music seems about fine to me right now. Pumpkin is currently meowing at me from behind. See what he wants. He has been dealt with lovingly. And now let me set up the little string creatures. Yeah. Alrighty. Able to make this work? Yes, I am. Okay. Then boot up the funny game, which is the Dead by Daylight, as that is what we were playing today. The ad break will be starting soon, so when that's over, we'll be pretty much chilling. But of course, the game takes 5 billion years to load. I guess y'all can look at this while I'm doing that. Actually, oh, that didn't quite. Oh, do I have to do this and then do this? Yes, that is exactly what must be done. All right. Look at me. Welcome in, Tektura. I'm in Zavala's office. Any of my Destiny 2 gamers, I haven't used this in a while, but this is actually the original, like, office starting screen I had. Kind of. And I'm literally just sitting in Zavala, the commander, his office, just chilling here. It's not like he uses it. Yes, alright. Lovely. And now, here we are. Now your news channel? Oh, true. I do kind of look like that when I'm sitting there, don't I? Question is, am I the news channel that tells you about the weather, or am I the news channel that tells you about the newest horrific event that happened within 3 blocks of your house? Time to find out. And let's get that music off, because the background of this game is already one that's loud. You guys able to hear that? You were not. And guess what that means? I'm backing out so you can hear that, because that's actually fucking sick. Hello, Kristen. Welcome in. Yes, hello, Tektura. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Jason. Is that what I think happens? Yeah, it all goes black. Interesting. Hi. Yet again. Just keep in mind, the funny YouTube lags. So, did you watch the anniversary stream? Or would you like a summarized video? I have watched the anniversary stream. I even watched the, like, 3 hours before the Dead by Daylight content when I had no idea what was going on because I tuned in expecting it to be a stream about Dead by Daylight. And I was sitting here like, what is happening? We're so famous. Thank you. I would disagree. I have a very specific definition of fame, which fame, in my opinion, requires someone to recognize you despite not knowing anything you've done. So, like, they need to recognize you outside of whatever sphere of influence you might have. For example, like someone like Logan Paul, despite the controversy that surrounds him, is, I would consider, famous because someone who's never seen a Logan Paul video or never seen his WWE will know who he is by looking at him because of how much he is covered by other things on the internet and in the news and shit. That's one example of like a, now keep in mind that's a specific example of like a YouTuber who is famous, or like Jacksepticeye, who, like, when he, you know, started working on the Bloodborne movie, that shit got, like, covered. Do you watch WWE? I did at one point, but I have not for a very long time. And hello, would it be Rossi? If not, let me know a way to pronounce that. Like, summarized all things they'd add throughout next year. Do you want me to summarize it for you, Tektura? I have a roadmap, actually. Image saved, I think. If you would like me to put that on the screen. See. Okay, I do have it, so if you'd like, I can most certainly put a roadmap on the screen. Let me... No, I watched a video with it. Gotcha. Yeah, I sat and watched the whole thing. Rhea's my favorite. Rhea Ripley. I'm remembering right? She's pretty good. I think she's really popular as well. I don't remember if it's Rhea or Rhea. I don't remember exactly how it's pronounced. But yeah, she's one that's pretty well liked. Yes. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, she has a really good personality for it, by my understanding. Where is the funny? There it is. Well, I have it saved that just in case someone wants it, I can chuck it on the screen whenever. So that should work fine if people are confused later. Welcome in, you know. I didn't see your little there. But yes. Let me do this, and then, all right, gamers. So here is Jason. For those who are not very familiar with Jason, he is an iconic horror character from the Friday the 13th series. Now, this Jason is technically not the one in the movie. It's just the identity of Jason Voorhees himself. This is from the property of Jason Universe. The reason for this is because Jason's IP is split, I believe, right now 3 ways. I think it's normally 2 ways. I think for some reason there's another 3rd way at the moment. And the way that DVD got, of course, is rights to the actual character, because that is the thing that people are most interested in. Having the rights to just a specific set of movies that can be revoked at any time and is probably way more expensive likely wasn't on their list of priorities versus just trying to get access to the character itself, because that's what people are going to care about. His power is deceptively simple. He picks up spikes from around the map. Can see your face? No, this is my face. You are looking at it. This little guy right here, that's my face. But, what do you call it? His power is deceptively simple. He basically picks up spikes from piles of junk and scrap around the map, or hooks, and then he throws them at survivors. That is the first part of his power, and then the second part, at least in my opinion, that's the first and the second part. The second part just lets him jump scare people. He can turn into basically a transparent thing that survivors can barely notice and can't really hear. And he can just travel around really quickly and then appear next to a survivor using a pallet or a breakable wall or a window, something like that, and just appear directly in front of them. He'll phase into existence and scare them. He'll make them freak out and shit. This makes him quicker and also activates a lot of other things with his ability. But I gotta go. Alrighty, Kristen, have a great day. Have a wonderful time. Also, Tektura, I forgot to say it, but you are first. Congratulations. Which first was that? Let's see. 8 times. Wow. That's a lot. Alright. You do begin first out here. But yes, so that is the general way his ability is used. Now, the spike does hit people, and then it doesn't just damage them, it throws them forward. So, it can be used against you because they'll be thrown further from you and you're a pretty slow killer. You can mitigate this by either following up with Omnipresent Evil, or I have a couple of ways to deal with that, including trying to throw people into walls. To prevent them using exhaustion perks to prevent this, I have a Sauna Rock, which makes it so that after I jump scare them, they're exhausted for 13 seconds, so unless they stop sprinting for 13 seconds straight, they will continue to have this effect on them. There are perks they can also use to deal with that, but just in case, if I do decide to catch up with them using the teleport, I have Orderly Shoe, which makes the haste, the speed up that I get after jump scaring them, last 5 seconds longer. I have a bunch of perks. They're mostly focused on either slowing the game down or giving me information on the survivors. Now, as you can see, estimated queue time is about 14 minutes. So, yo, I need 1 mil for the Porsche NTE Spider event. Help. You don't need my help. You have like 20 days left, Crayon. So all you need to do is wait. Because you guaranteed get it next week. Because I believe next week Pink Paw's Heist resets and we get the weekly reset of our city stamina. So you are like perfectly good. There's nothing you have to worry about. Yes, with how long killer queues are, I'm going to start playing as a survivor. And it is here that I can showcase my this killer build. Also, 1 second. There's a certain mode that I play on that makes it easier for me to see, but I don't believe I'm actually colorblind. It just makes it a bit easier. Can't wait, bro, you know? Yeah, but there's no way for me to help you with that. If you've already used all your city stamina, you've already done your Pink Plus heist, and you've already opened all the safes around the map, then you just have to wait. So the way is to wait. As unfortunate as it is. I'll just leave it for now. Yes, the way to fight against Jason best is with Overcome, so when he hits you with his spear and you're healthy, you can get way further away than you would normally. This prevents him from easily trapping you and then two-tapping you. And it also just generally makes holding W against him way easier because holding W is the strongest thing you can use against a Jason. In addition, I rock a Vigil, so even if he runs the add-on that makes me exhausted, it only lasts 5 or 6 seconds instead of 13 seconds, which is the normal length of it. I'm rocking Hyper Focus because I like to go for great skill checks, and this gives me a lot of reason to do it. And then Stakeout to make Hyper Focus a little bit more consistent. I will take out Stakeout if I have to, but I don't like doing it because Hyperfocus really helps. And what's with Analyth? I'm done with every quest. If you're done with every Secret Tales, done with every Lost Tales, if you're done with all the prison stuff, like, there's a lot you can do. So, if you're completely done with everything in the entire game, then Analyth is just a waiting game. But if not, then, you know, see what you might not have done yet. I believe that's the killer using a Mori, which I fully support because Moris are cool. Oh yeah, Tektura, if you're still rocking in, what was your favorite thing about the anniversary stream? Like all the announcement stuff they did, because I know there was a lot. Alright, jump with this Claude. Yeah, y'all are... Damn. I've overcome, so I'm gonna get way further away than he might expect. I think I'm out of his range. I need to make sure I'm not out in the open. Gonna run straight for main. Community mods? Oh yeah, that's really cool. I hope it turns out like Halo's Forge system. Because if it turns out like the Halo Forge stuff, then that'll be really good. Oh damn, he got me. Nice. When spring guy? I can do a spring guy for you at some point. I just want to play a couple Jason games first. Because I do have Mr. Springtrap. He is kind of like, I'm gonna be real with you, he's kind of like a worse Jason though. Of course, I watched all your videos and I'm done with everything. There are some things I haven't covered yet, Crayon. Mostly because I can't do them yet. For example, there's a guy you can take your car to at the garage, or at the like Rampage upgrade place. And he will just keep asking for new cars. I've shown him 3 vehicles and he's still not done yet. So, you gonna try and heal me here? Yeah, I was about to say. You're going for me? Okay, no. best as I can. Okay. Alright, never mind. Oh, that's a whole bot. Okay. Yes, I have to wait for killer cues, so it might be a little bit before I play Mr. Springtrap. Probably depends on how long the survivor games are. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try and just lead him as far away as I can. I can't really do a whole lot about that. So it is. I just have to do my best to... Damn, that fucking sucks. Alright. Alrighty. He's quite good. He's learning quick. If people don't want him to be world breaking so much, they kind of need to what's it called? Deal with those clocks. Yeah. Tektura, I hope I don't know if you're familiar with the Halo 4 stuff, but I do hope that the community mods cause a lot of people to make like a ton of new maps and game modes that can help the game feel really alive even when there's no like actual new content. New skins and maps are cool, but I'm not sure the graphics update. The graphics update is an interesting one because it's like, it reminds me of the graphics update a while back where, yes, the game looked better in terms of its fidelity, but its vibe was, in my opinion, worse. If that makes sense. Like, the game is a lot brighter than it used to be, so it feels a lot less, like, I guess creepy or like paranoia inducing when you're sitting there like, you know, looking for the killer to be around you, especially against like stealth killers and stuff. And of course that's an inadvertent nerf to stealth killers and to like Trapper, which are already weak. So I hope, a part of me does hope they bring that back. But who knows? We will have to see whether they do that or not. Literally anyone else should be going for that save, but the bot is a bot, so... The bot is here. Okay. I'm gonna try and pop this gen and I'll go for it. Unless, I think the Clutter's going for it, so it's fine.
You have little time left.
God damn it, she's right next to the clock. There's a clock, I think, behind a house over here. Or in one. It's somewhere over here. I'm gonna access this clock. Do my best to try and get rid of his world breaker as fast as possible. Like, there's legitimately no shot we win this if he keeps having full-length world breakers like this. I just hope my PC will be good enough for those graphics. That's fair. I think it depends on if they make the hair move or not, and to what extent. Physics takes up a lot of, like, RAM. So it's always going to be a really big thing. If you've ever like modded a game yourself, for example, if you ever add physics to a game and the physics didn't already exist, it makes the game run way more strictly. It takes so much more resources to load physics. See what's up. I don't want to get targeted by him. Actually, I should be targeted because I'm on death hook, but I'm healthy. Or no, that was the Fong. Yeah, never mind. We're good. That's like literally the perfect person for him to chase. Okay, we just need to try our best to finish a gen. Was this a gen that was being worked on? Yes, it is. I'm gonna try and finish it. There's 0 progress. Oh, hi, you're here. Okay. He went after her. Lovely. Quite literally the ideal person to chase. So here's the issue. Okay, never mind. The bot's got it. Yeah, that's fine. He's already going to have World Breaker for this whole chase. What is really needed here is for him to not have it as soon as he's out of chase. Like, after he hooks her, he really needs to not have it for long. Damn. That's rough. Fuck. Oh, wow. Okay.
Time for you to join me.
Alrighty. Yeah, what kind of things do you think they're going to be able to mod in the game? Because I know they were pretty vague about it, probably because they don't know what they can allow people to do, and they also don't know what they want to allow people to do. They mentioned things like game modes or like maps, but I wonder if it's going to be maps within a realm, or is there going to be the possibility that you can like use the textures that are in the game to make your own, you know, unique looking realm, like that kind of thing. I wonder to what extent people are going to be able to mess with stuff. It'd be cool as well if they implement some kind of like, obviously if you can like access certain modded stuff, like maybe they have some kind of public access system and a rating system, and then it can be like, all right, all maps that have really good ratings are in this this playlist, etc. That way the ones that are really community liked can be, you know, turned into events. It would make things a lot easier on behavior too. But yeah, I need personal opinions on certain kind of cookie. Okay, they're one of the first ones that come up when you look them up. Yeah. All right. So I'll have to bring it up after this game because, you know, your boy does not want bro, but it's something that will be taken into account. Okay. Jack shit going on here. Hard to tell. It is. Okay. Got her. And because they're probably already working on shit, getting her to a scourge hook is imperative. Because they seem pretty split up. This will also show me where that hook is, where the gen is that they're working on. Cool. I had an inkling that they were over there, but I wanted confirmation. Alright. Got him. Got him. Not sure what exactly you want there. So you just fucked up your heal skill checks a lot. What are you doing? Why are you running over here? What are you doing with it? Okay. Not sure why you are looping the killer right next to your hooked friend, but what are y'all even doing? Here we are. Is that my lag or your lag? Go for you. Maybe new more mods. That could be true. That'd be interesting. Probably depends on what they let you, like, I don't know if they'll let you bring stuff into the game, because I know PlayStation's really weird about that. Got her. Dino Girl. What an interesting name. Yeah, because at least for Skyrim, for the built-in mods in Skyrim, PlayStation's really, really bad about just not wanting anyone to ever have, like, new textures and stuff, or, like, new files in the games. So you can't really mod a whole lot on there. You can only use what's already in the game. Yeah, that was a fucked situation for you, buddy. And I just ruined his whole speed boost. Cool. This is how you want to play him. Really, you just want to throw people into objects and shit. Like that. This is the way. Gonna be honest, I don't really need the information right now. I'd rather spread my scourge hooks wider, because I already know where they are. Yeah, I mean, even if they've already ran, it's like I have a really good idea of where they should be, roughly. Not to mention, that's not a scourge hook, so this. Well, scared the fuck out of her, I'm sure. Got her. That's the second time you've done that exact thing. I want to try and, I don't know, should I try and, like, do a spin? Because I know on Huntress you can do kind of like trick shots and shit, even though I'm really bad at them. Okay. I don't know what you just did, but alright. Ah, damn. Yeah. Let's see. Can I get her in one? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you like this? Alright. I'm just gonna pop her on a scourge hook and call it a day. If it blows up this one, I don't have a lot to worry about. It didn't. So which one are you? Oh, it did blow up that. Wait, what? Huh? That's a little confusing. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, Leon. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, you're like... I'm not sure what the intention here was, but enjoy the Mori gamers. Nice. Playing erratic can work sometimes. You know what? I'm gonna fuck myself over. I need to turn my sense higher if I want to do that. Or I can just try and go for flicks instead of other stuff. So they can't tell where I'm going. Got her. Next, if they can't tell where I'm throwing the spear, then you know, just kind of get spiked. Okay. About to get your asses. Fine. She wasn't moving at all. Probably bolted this and then start moving. No? Hmm. What an interesting situation. Oh, okay, well. Where are the other ones? Must be in a locker. She's probably in the locker down there. Hindsight. Hi, I don't know who you are. Well, I know who you are, but I'm gonna pretend I don't. So I can chase this lady. Yes. Go. She either has tenacity or they did something to crawl speeds. I don't remember. They made crawl speeds faster, didn't they? I knew it. You are Nia, so I'm not worried about you. You, however, get absolutely fucked. That felt close. That felt very close. I want you to run out somewhere. Oh well. I'll get my dues regardless. Oh, that sound is terrible. That sound is actually horrible. It's great, but also I hate it. Okay, well. Basically are guaranteed to have stayed right here, otherwise there's no way you healed like that. You see, there's a slight problem in that you are the one who has not been hooked last, yet you are also the injured and on death hook one. So. Did you run in this direction? Can you hear the hatch in Omnipresent Evil? The sound of the music is really cool. I don't know what that person said. Okay, that person's salty because yeah, so that Nia, the one who played arguably the worst out of this entire theme, if I'm being completely honest with you, said shit team. They were like, "Oh, my team must have been bad there." Meanwhile, they were basically hugging me for half of the game, and I had to intentionally ignore them to not taunt them out. So, it is what it is. Here, why not? We can play a singular Spring Tribe game. If you are not here for this, suspicious stew, it is your own fault. It is most certainly your own fault. He's got a hex build, but that's not what I wanted. What's the build I wanted to use? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's lots of undetectable, basically. And again, though. What's the one that does other gen shit? Machine learning? Yeah, okay. And then upon throwing the axe against your terror radius until it's reclaimed, you gain the end of status effect for 10 seconds. Yep. You only stand on survivors within 6 meters of any security, or whenever you're aiming your axe. I think Purple Card drawing is better. Because the whole point of this build, I think, is to jump scare them. Alright. Then, let's play another Survivor game. I kind of like the way that it alternates. Like, this being a base game feature is probably one of the best things they could have added. Because I guarantee, without this feature, queuing for Jason would take like 30 minutes.
Count me in.
Because a lot of people want to play him. And while they want to play while they wait, if they had to choose between waiting in a really long queue or playing Survivor against Jason instead of as Jason, then they would really just, they'd rather just sit in a queue for like 30 minutes. So giving them the opportunity to be like, hey, here, play the other side for a bit while you're, you know, waiting, it's really good. There's a lot of people who won't do that though, just because they have like a, I don't know, like I guess a pride thing, or maybe they just have a disinterest in playing the other role. I wonder if we'll ever reach a point where, because at least for the past long while, killers have been the ones with long queues, because there's, you know, you only need one killer for every 4 survivors, and I believe it's more like there's one killer for every 3, I think. Usually, something like that. There's like, it's between 2 and 3, I think. I'm pretty sure killer mains and people who like exclusively play killer take up a pretty large portion of the player base. Okay, so one of the tricks I like to use against Jason, you can't really use on this map, but if he's walking through grass while in omnipresent evil mode, he will not, what do you call it? He can pass through grass and it'll move, even if he's not physically visible. Leon, yes, my favorite. Ah, shit. Welcome in, Lunatic. Hi, buddy. I'm about to take you. Yeah, pre-drop this. Ah, shit. Damn, I tried to spin him. Played the knight, but I quit the game. The knight is definitely a killer to play. It's a very interesting one, because the way you win as knight is by being an asshole. Most of the time. Well, while I'm here, I'd like if the game would not do that every time I exited. Can I fix that? Windowed full screen? Or windowed? Oh, so I press this button. E. Okay, this seems fine. Wonderful. Okay, that works great, actually. Cool, so that stops having that problem. Let me open the image. Cookies. Oh, I've been saved. Yes, I am. Yes, I am an asshole. I played Knight a bit, and I really like how Knight is. I just wish that Knight's strength didn't come from being an ass, and then if you aren't an ass and you play Knight, you kind of just get, like, hard punished for being relatively nice. Or, like, honorable, I guess. Okay. Well, fuck. Alright. Look, I tried to do some, like, weird mind game shit, and I think he just left, so. You see, I'd love to get that save, but I just finished chasing him, and two of you are doing nothing, so I'm gonna hope that one of you does it. Oh, it was the one who's on the hook, because he's chasing... What are you guys doing? What am I looking at? Are we all dying here? We're all dying here. Yep, we're all dying here. Alright, well. Oh, they picked themselves up. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I'm gonna try and get the save on. I'm now wasting analyth for town energy? Why? Why would you do that? He's on me. He's probably gonna spawn right in this. Yep. Okay, well. Another tip I love using against him is this. BRB, take your time, Tektara. I got most of my DBD content from Demi and that jump scare Michael streamer. Is Demi the Bubba? The chili loving Bubba, the iridescent flesh. With chili, I think is what the build he runs. He's fun. Is someone else working on it? It is. Getting on the end of every fucking gem. Please, so we can get this. We can get this. You just gotta commit with me, Sable. If we commit, we've got this. Son of a bitch, that was my fault. Without a doubt, that was my fault. I'm gonna run you as far as I can. I hope you like corners, Jason. Okay. I'm gonna finish this gen. Son of a fucking bitch. There we go. No, he's a YouTuber with incredibly inconsistent upload schedule. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think, because I know Noob 3 is like that. He was one of the first creators I watched a lot of. For Dead by Daylight. What the fuck? Oh, that's really far. All right. That's one more aid. Yeah, I don't think I recognize exactly who he is. Ah, fuck me. This. Oh. Why did he chase me? Oh. No, never mind. He probably remembers that I'm not on Death Hook. But the others are. Okay, well. Alright, distract his ass. While Fong finishes that gen. Damn. She's right there. Okay, well. She's getting more aids, so I'm just gonna start running in this direction. Whoa. Let's go! Yeah, so he looks like Yoichi? I'm pretty sure that's who dropped the Sadako. Yeah, I don't think I've ever, seen him before. Alright, Stu. It's Springtrap time. Kind of excited to see the Angel Killer. That makes sense. Egg.
It is time.
This is the image, by the way. This is the cookies. Welcome back, Tectora. Yes, these are the cookies. These are fire. I know that these are like horrible for you and they're the most processed thing on the planet. Oh no, it's the white man jump scare. True. He is the white man jump scare. I don't have that skin because it's expensive, but if I could, I would. If I were able to earn it somehow in game, I assure you I would be using it. Am I the only? Oh, wow. All right. A bunch of assholes. I guess I'm the only one who cares about all of our blood points and not just my own. Tisk tisk. I'm saying this despite running a Mori, Jason, This is gonna be really funny for these people, I imagine, when they're like, "Oh, great, Jason," and it's Springtrap. Well, that's what it is. They're probably all in the other corner of the map. Yeah, they're probably all in the gen. Because they didn't bring anything to, stuff, so. Got him. Got him. Love that. Okay, so all of you are relatively aggressive, which is fine. He's running me. Let's see. What's he doing here? Okay, well. I love this game. It's so fun, right, guys? Latency. Alright, got him. Regardless, I've still got his ass, so. Do you play Resident Evil? I have played Resident Evil, yes. Do I play Resident Evil is an interesting question, because it's like, I play it when there is something to play, and it depends on the game. I haven't played every single game, for example. I hate this map, it's overstimulating, that's fair. What the fuck just happened? Did I miss? Yeah, I did. Do this. Person pretty much knows what they're doing. Damn, that takes way too long. Oh, is that a pebble? That's smart. I don't think I have the ability to do that. Son of a bitch. I missed. I missed! Trash. Curve around corners and shit. I think, runs till the end would probably be decent. No? Nice. Damn. Yeah, this map is kind of fucked for ranged, if I'm being honest, because I don't know what is and isn't collision. Of course, that's something that is just resolved through time by just learning shit. But as someone who has not learned the shit, it's not very intuitive. Got her.
Up you go.
Sure.
Do you feel
You
that?
best believe I'm going to be taking full advantage of the fact that I just hooked your ass. I'm gonna kick this gen next. I hear her running to my left. She's gonna go get the save. No? You're looping me next to... Okay. I don't know what the intention is here. Who did I just chase? Okay, it's you. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm 115 right now, anyway. What the fuck just happened here? We got 2 people on Death Hook, 3 gens left. That's not terrible. Going to ideally want to kill one of them. Okay. I mean, if you want to just, like, I don't know, show up and get chased, I guess. I don't know what the purpose of that was. I feel like that's a monumentally bad idea, but who knows? Yep, there we go. Okay. Dumbass, and now your friend's dead. So, that girl just got herself hit. One of them is dead. I'll reclaim it when I see someone I can hit with it. Okay. Never realized you play DPT2. I do. I got asked to play Springtrap. I don't even know who the individual who asked me is watching. But, you know. If they come back and they're like, hey, where's the Springtrap game? Where's the Spring Man gameplay? And I'm like, well, you missed it. Go back in the VOD. So now there's 3 of them. It's gonna be much harder for them to actually do things. This is a really fresh bit of scratch mark, so. perfect. Two out of an Asia. Yeah, I imagine even if you did run into me, there would be some terrible ping going on. What an interesting team. Because it's like, I don't really know. I guess they're healing, right? But they're also letting all the gens reset. There's only a few of them left. Well, now there's only 2 of them left. Oh, it's because I'm undetectable. Okay. And now I'm undetectable again, and I'm also hasted. Oh, you're quick. Okay. There you go. This Cheryl has been very confident all game, despite going down very quickly once chased. Earlier, I had a hard time with her when she was on a much safer palette. I'm not sure if that's the way you want to play that one. Asia server is a different beast. Got 6 confirmed cheat reports just today. Oh, like there's a lot of cheaters on the Asia servers? Or do you mean people are toxic? Okay. I mean, is there a reason why y'all are using the hooked one as the meat shield? I don't know what magic you thought was going to happen there. With that kind of gameplay, I expect smash hit, but if you don't have smash hit, you're quite literally wasting a pallet and your time. Because she could have gotten here without having to do any of that. Oh, she just did that. Okay. Yeah, all that just to, what? Hide in the bush. Gulp, what just happened? She, left. And then got absolutely annihilated. Somehow I feel like I got way more cheaters after getting TPD on Steam than me playing on Epic Games. It doesn't, well, that's interesting, because it doesn't really matter. Like, they're shared. Epic Games and Steam share a pool. And most of the cheaters are on Epic Games because of the free availability they did for it. White man jump scare. Jesus, well played all. Go level next. I guess people are having some difficulty with Jason. Guess I'm pretty lucky for playing way more epic games, so I'll never get a warning. Yeah, that's interesting. Alrighty, I've played my promised Springtrap game. Should I have some kind of channel points redeem for what killer I play on DBD?
I always
Would that be like a decent idea? Well, I got hack accused though.
It's gonna be a tough
I mean, that's
road.
pretty common. I don't know. A lot of people accuse people of cheating just because they are kind of salty. Bad can't find because it's an anon profile. Fair enough. I saw someone make an interesting point, which was if you want to play anonymous because you don't want to be recognized or you don't want to like deal with negative player interaction, it should automatically disable endgame chat. Like, or at the very least, you should be able to type in it, which I think is an interesting thing because I feel like that would resolve a lot of toxicity because there are a lot of people who play anon on like anonymous mode who already, if they don't want to be dealing with people, they don't want to deal with endgame chat anyway, for one. And then for a second thing, if they are doing it specifically to be like toxic and hide behind the anonymity because it doesn't let you like click on their profile or whatever, then they shouldn't be typing in chat anyway. There's not really any reason for them to. So I think that would make sense to me. Because you see that a lot. Like a lot of people who, if you pay attention to who is and isn't toxic, I my in-game chat being open. This game is the most batshit insane when it comes to toxicity outside of the game. I think you're harshly incorrect. I think you're confusing people being entitled and people being like the tribalism aspect. You're confusing that with toxicity. People being like, oh, you shouldn't play this way, you're like horrible for playing this way, whatever, outside of the game is not them being like, that's not bad toxicity. There are people who in fucking MMOs get death threats outside of the game. My Steam profile got spammed with my IP being doxxed by a cheater squad. You see, that happens to one in every like several thousand people. I've never heard of that happening to anyone else in this game ever. Outside of content creators. And that's a content creator issue, not a DBD issue. So I'm not saying that your worst experience can't be in this game, but this game does not, this game isn't the most batshit insane. There are significantly worse. I know, right? But it made me heavily negatively biased with DBD, sadly. Yeah, like, I understand that. All of my fucking teammates, I'm probably the killer, all brought hidden offerings, and I'm just sitting here like, hey, guys, you want to use my cake? Motherfuckers. All of you. All of you are motherfuckers. Every single one of yous. Alright, we're in Hawkins, and we all spawn together. That's about what I would expect. Is this a Jason? Jason! Yes, it is a Jason. Good thing I think those losers got their whole account banned. I mean, yeah. DBD is also very harsh towards people who behave that way. So... I don't think there's out of... Steam is also extremely harsh, too. So, it's a good combo there. But, what do you call it? Yeah, at least from my experience, MMOs are, like, usually pretty bad, and it's usually, the reason MMOs are bad out of game is because people who play MMOs and really, like, play MMOs, they make the MMO their life. For example, I played World of Warcraft when I was younger. I started playing it when I was like literally a like toddler. When I was small child, and like I legitimately, like, part of my identity was like, oh, I play WoW, legitimately. And so a lot of people who attach their life and who like really get into the game and they're like, oh, the game is like a big part of my life. When something happens to them in the game, they feel like you've slighted them in real life, even if you very clearly haven't. Do I go upstairs? Okay. Okay, and he left me. Well, unfortunate for him. I wonder if it's the ACM aspect that made this game feel so dreadful when people become toxic or entitled. Hello, Iwani Game Brew. Welcome in. So, yes, the ASIM game makes the toxicity in-game and like about the game worse because, and it makes the entitlement worse because people feel like it's like us versus them, and there's a very harsh sides to it. Like, for example, let's take CSGO. Both sides played the terrorists and counter-terrorists. You know what I mean? Like, whether you play like one side or the other doesn't really matter. It matters for strategy, but like you don't spend your entire time playing the game on one side. Versus in this, you have players who only play killer. You have players who only play survivor. And these are usually the players who are the most, it's also the thing that because both sides have different things that are really strong and overpowered and you can't switch mid-game, for good reason. In DBD, if someone's going in with the intention of making sure the other side has a bad time, even if you win, you will have a bad time. At least if you're trying to like play the game normally. Distract himself, I guess. Oh, he was going after someone else. Oh, he's going straight for her and tunneling her out. Okay. It's a bit of a dick move, not gonna lie. Not much I can do about it, though. Unfortunately. I just vacuumed into that and fucked myself. It's fine. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Chase me. That sound is great. I'm so glad they do the stinger. Or is it the stinger? Is that what you'd call it? I think it is. I love the stinger. Yeah, it's super good. The fact that that is the hit when you get him instead of like a groan is perfect. In Counter-Strike, feels like most of the time it's friendly banner, but in this game, if they want to screw you, they're going all in. Exactly, yeah. We need to heal this Nia because she's on death hook. I will literally die to heal you if it's necessary. Okay, cool. Yeah, she might hug me for a while because she definitely does not want to get in a chase right now. Okay, she's gonna probably hide. She should hide, by the way. If you're in this situation and you're the Nia, you hide. Absolutely. You do whatever tasks you can while absolutely avoiding the killer entirely. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with what? Oh, grown man with VTuber, by the way? Grown man complaining about someone else on the internet, by the way? Oh no, other people are having fun with things that I don't like. I must make a comment about this. My opinion is so much more important than theirs. Alright. And thank you for subscribing. If I'm Nia, I'm playing the game like Metal Gear, as you should. Am I an idiot? Where's the nearest, gen? Is there one upstairs? Why do I always win this game and never lose? You're probably playing harder than your opponent. This is very much a game where whoever's trying to win the hardest usually wins. Like, if you're using every single thing to your disposal to win, you will most likely... Oh, buddy. Okay, cool. He's on me. Got his ass. Did she just take chase? Nice. Okay. And I will take advantage of this. 2 more skill checks, please. Here, grab. But yeah, if you notice that you're always winning this game, it's actually very easy to almost win this game, as long as you just try to max potential every single time. As long as you are trying extremely hard every single time, you will... A full squad of sweats feels like they can counter the entity itself. Exactly, yeah. X scared to death. I don't know what this does. I don't remember. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I should have ran beat past him instead. I love when I go against a sweaty squad, makes me improve a lot. It is, yeah. People who play really sweaty in this game inadvertently can teach you a lot because they will use strats you've never seen anyone else use before. I love that so I don't know if you have 7TV, Henry, but my 7TV, whenever you 07, it's Snake in Metal Gear. Saluting. Too bad most of the DVD players just want to win without trying. Yeah, I don't think it's most of them. I think it's just a very vocal minority of them. Most people who play this game play it like a party game, where they just kind of get in, they play, they have some fun, and then they're done. You know what I mean? Very, very vocal. Yeah, more like it. Yeah. Like, a lot of the people who play this game play it super casually. They don't, like, watch aughts or anything like that. They just get on, they have some fun games, and then they're done. For, like, a week. Those are the people who keep games like this alive, because they'll come back, they'll buy new characters, they'll buy skins, but they don't really care too much about, like, the broad, like, what's the, like, high-end meta of the game, or anything like that. I don't know what they just did. I think they just accidentally unselected it. I feel like if you are playing for fun, you shouldn't be entitled to always win. For sure, yeah. You streaming on Twitch or Discord? Twitch. My Discord just has all of my alerts and stuff, so that people who are into the streams can, like, be told, hey, this is when a stream is happening, or hey, this is what happened to a stream that was supposed to happen, etc. Okay, he's on the other Leon. I think I get Jason for a very funny reason. He just looks cute to me. He is a... I'm gonna be real. Jason is a very cute character. Like, if you take away the fact that he's, like, really murderous, the simplicity of his behavior makes him pretty adorable. I need some skill checks, please. Just like 1 or 2 to get started. Cool. And that's a great, so I have at least 5. Please don't run him upstairs. You bitch. These are gonna be faster skill checks, faster skill checks. One more. All right. I'm gonna grab you, I'm gonna heal you, and then we're gonna run. All right, Meg? I remember skipping Vigil and on Shrine Shop like 3 times out of respect. I'm trying to basically stress test a build. I need to get a Jason who's using an add-on I like to use as Jason in order to figure out how well this works. Because, so basically, a big counter against Jason is holding W. Okay, call this big branding. Call this big branding. I'm trying my best. No footsteps, and there's no light on the door. I'm gonna open this. I don't know if... Okay. The Meg's not gonna live, I don't think. This definitely needs to be opened, though. I'm gonna try and open the other gate. Because I don't know where she is the problem. Nia's on the other gate. Okay, I can try and take us. Let me look for Chase. Okay, it's probably gonna piss Jason off. You might actually think that that Leon's the one who opened it, too. I can't find Chase. Where is she? Welcome in, Mouse. Oh, sorry. So, basically, one of the strongest strats against Jason is using Overcome because of how much it lets you hold, Does she want to die? Okay. Well. It'd be like that. Hello, good morning, Mouse. Welcome in. But yes, so one of the biggest strats is holding W. Overcome lets you hold W even harder. Even if he throws, she didn't left the gates and just taunted him, didn't she? Well, she stood there, but after he downed her, she could have just left. But she didn't for some reason. Because I don't think he had the add-on, because it would have shown beforehand that he had that add-on that blocks the gate for you. And it would have blocked the gate for me, too. She also wasn't impaled. Unless I'm understanding wrong. Well, I should probably do a Jason... Wait, did he have the add-on? Oh, yep. Okay, so maybe she did BM. That's really funny. I thought it was an Eerie add-on. I must have misunderstood. I also completely forgot that he's got a whole Adept. It's so funny. What do you call it? I'm trying to remember. Everyone left but me. But, what is it? Oh yeah, so Overcome works really well against him. So he has an add-on that I like to run called Sauna Rock that makes survivors exhausted. I'm trying to test whenever I play Survivor. I want a Jason to run this add-on against me because I feel like this add-on works really well, but I also don't know how well it works against Vigil. And the only way I can understand how well it works against Vigil is if I use Vigil as a survivor to test the perk out. The only other situation where I like using Vigil is Dramaturgy, so I can gamble more. So that's fun. Slasher. Let me rock his Adept. Look. I don't know if I'll be able to get his Adept, but... A couple of my favorite add-ons. I don't really have cakes, so I can bring Bloody Prisoners. It's 13 seconds of exhaustion. So it's not bad, but Vigil makes it 5 or 6 seconds. Unfortunately, because Vigil cuts off 66% of it. So it basically goes from being Jason's to being Springtrap's. Because of how much faster Vigil makes you get rid of exhaustion. Because it's like a 66% faster loss of exhaustion. Way within 66% of 5 seconds, true. Yeah, Springtraps literally goes down in like 2 seconds. It's even more funny when you're Freddy, because Freddy's hinder goes away almost instantly. Like it almost might as well not even be there against Vigil. It's very rough. Then again, Mindbreaker exists. Mindbreaker's fun. Mindbreaker's a really good one. That's really good if you're playing like Ghostface especially. I really like it because I just like denying everything that I can from survivors when I'm playing Ghostface. Because the more info they have on you when you're playing Ghostface, the better for them in pretty much every way. Okay, so keep in mind, my perks are all trash. I might as well play as if they don't exist. I need to keep that in mind. It's fine, because survivors are pretending they don't have perks either. Cool. I did, however, make the profound mistake of destroying a hook next to basement, which means that the nearest hook is 5 miles away. Alright, cool. Next. Probably the next one's up here. No. Maybe they're all still over there. I heard you. Nice. Well done. Ooh, that's a far one. Son of a bitch. I should have transformed immediately. She stay nearby? No. What the fuck happened there? She must have gone pretty quick. Or she played it smart and was crouch walking. Hard to say. You again? I don't want to chase you again. Okay, how do I? Do I gain anything from kicking gens as Jason? Jason's stealth perk is good. Is it good for Jason, though? I remember looking at his perks and being like, these are all fucking terrible for him. He's going to have the worst adept in the game ever. Or at least one of. Maybe not the worst. Damn. Damn, you got my ass. This guy, he plays. I need to not chase him for long. I'm gonna get rid of this, and then I'm gonna immediately leave. Yeah. He's not someone I should be chasing right now. It's good in a way you won't always expect Jason to hold omnipresent after a hook. Maybe. But then again, the person on the hook knows. My 600 ping life. That was nice. Nice shot. I was hoping I could hit through that. Damn, this seems rough. Okay, well I get shacked, so fine. I need to get better with these spikes. The Fong is doing a very good job of not being seen. Got her. If I don't get the adept this game, which I probably won't, I'll reevaluate how his perks work. I'll try and build around them instead of just ignoring them. Okay. It's fine. Damn. Very rough. I do not have the opportunity to go for her. She's injured, yes, but she has not been hooked. And there's a gen that's about to pop right here. What the fuck? Okay. I guess the jump does not help me there. Or the little like bounce hop thing. Would be decent if the requirement for being active wasn't harder than getting devoured. True. I see where the other one is, but I just kind of have to hope that he doesn't get a flashlight or something. Okay, there's only one way I'm winning this, and it's unfortunately by trying to get this Laura next. Okay. Jason can hit and run. It's not what I want to do. Part of me does feel like I need to play like an asshole right now, though. Who got the save here? Laura? Nice. It's kind of one of those issues where the more time I spend on this Laura, the more time they have to do that gen, and then I'm at 1 gen. I have no one dead. Hey, how you doing, buddy? I don't know why I did that, but... Cool, so are you gonna go now? Nice. Ground. So I see you. You are fucking miles away. Damn. That's rough. Graphic T. What a name. Well, I've got it activated. Trying to flashlight save without flashlight? Cinema, yes. I'm not sure what she was trying to do. I think she was trying to just, like, tilt me. I'm not sure. Because I think what might have happened is the way that I was playing before, when I swung at him randomly, might have looked like I was getting tilted. And I'll be real, if I'm a survivor, I'm going to try and weaponize that too. I'll try my best. To weaponize a killer's tilt? Absolutely. Okay. Oh, you're up here, huh? Okay. Damn, okay. Got her. All I can do here is drop her on the hook. That's next to the gen right here. kick this gen and fucking try to protect it with my life. Because I've got 3 survivors on Death Hook, 1 untouched, no deaths, and 1 gen left. Very rough. So here's the thing. She's not bad, but she is significantly worse than the Dwight. Case in point. Cool. She's probably going to die, and they're going to pop that gen. Scream. Okay. You are one who is not... Damn. All right. Okay. Only one opportunity I have here. Try and win this. Okay. No gate. So, there's 3 of them left. They need to open one of these gates. The gates open extremely quickly. I have no way to lose progress in the gate. So I can't just kick a gate and it's fine. Ah, shit. Well, I went to the wrong one, so. Okay. I want this Laura. This Croft. Son of a bitch. Okay, well I know where they both are. So even if I only down one, I have ideas. Okay. Damn, she's fucking... She says my 600 ping life. She has to have some crazy ping or insane luck to be dodging like that. Only one thing I should be protecting right now, and it is gates. He's dead, so I need to kill him. While they're not working on anything, I need him to be permadead. Him being permadead makes this extremely fucking difficult for them. And I am, unfortunately, for them and myself, you got god tier gate spots though, only? Yeah. Because I can kind of check spot both gates. The problem is, I don't want to just wait for one of them to start getting progress. Because that'll fuck my shit. So I kind of want to catch one of them when they're trying to open the gate. Which I can see because I'm Jason. But I need a better, more clear view of the location. I guess I could do this. Try and catch someone hiding next to it. No? No. Maybe me doing that gets them to try and open this one. No? Your infinite stealth would come in clutch. In a way, Jason already has like a pseudo infinite stealth. Are they just gonna sit and wait? What an odd team. They're scared? Maybe. They might be trying to look for each other. Should I... Because they don't hear your turrets even outside? Oh, true! Yeah, so they don't know where I am at all. Infinite stealth working a bit too good, true. I just saw a crow. I just saw a crow. Crow not good enough. Alright. Oh, there's a problem, though. I can't pick her up and hook her. I have to fucking kill them all. I hate Adept so much. Why did they have to make it so that I have to get fucking 4 kills? All the survivor has to do is escape. And yet my ass needs 4 fucking kills that don't work if they get hatch at all. I have a very funny idea. What's the funny idea? Stand still behind a tall tree. That's not gonna work. I also won't be able to see either gate if I do that. I could stand... No. Kappa. It creates its own problems. Does she know where Laura's hiding? She's snitching, I hope. I hope she's snitching, but I'm also, like, reasonably certain that they'd rather fuck me over than each other. So a part of me is really paranoid that she's not stitching and she's just crawling somewhere random. Not even touching the hex, not afraid of no-ed potential. I don't think they would already know that I don't have no-ed. Lara's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. What are you doing? Is she over here? I feel like I'm being led into the farthest corner from the gate. Or Laura's probably hiding in some locker to get hatched, maybe. I should go for hatch first. Can you hear hatch in Omnipresent Evil? Important question. Okay. Cool. So if she waits now, she does. Problem is, this gate's fucking almost completely done. So if she sneaks over here, she just gets out for free. Way more intense than the World Cup, potentially. Once it reaches a certain point, though, if she doesn't come to this one, I can just cover it. And she can't get out. Did she go AFK? Is that what happened? Did the Lara literally just go AFK somewhere? Okay, she had a key, I think, or she just opened the gate when I turned around. Yeah, what rank am I where people hide all the way in the corner of the map? This isn't 2016 DVD, people. Yeah, so she hid all the way in the corner. I guess she had a key? Yeah, she had a key. Oh, but it doesn't... Oh no, it doesn't unlock the hatch still, yeah. What an annoying... Well, no, adept. I mean, I could just... Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna hit him with the truth there. Like, I could just run my adept again. Leaving your team hand like that is kind of BM. Y'all would have likely gotten out if you'd have helped. When Kate was at like 95%. They let the gen spread get too close. You were slugging. Stop it. I had max one person slugged at a time. I didn't have perks for that. You don't need perks. You need one button to open gate. Lamau. Not the imaginary rulebook again. There's no coordination. That is why you helped. So you just mean free for all. To get more than one out? Yeah, the gate. The gate was literally one love tap from opening. That Cheryl tried to heal to do, and you just ignored her. Yeah, like, people who play like that fucking are the worst. I'm sorry. People who play that way. The Overwatch guy might be out of line for slander our game, but he's right. He's right about the entitlement. I don't think he's out of line at all. Maybe the standstill behind tall grass idea would have worked. It wouldn't have worked, because she would have never moved. I guess I could have stood by the hatch, but I had no idea she had a key. If I had remembered, if I had seen that she had a key, then, you know, funny. But, yeah, I always find this kind of player interesting, because they will... So here's the thing. She's rocking Soul Survivor, Urban Evasion, Clairvoyance, low profile. She's sitting here like, oh, I didn't have perks for that. There's no way I could have helped. Girl, you are running all perks that only help you solo escape. This is 100% like, in fact, I'm damn near tempted to hit her with the, what's it called, unsportsmanlike. Because intentionally hiding in a corner while your team dies doesn't seem sportsmanlike to me. Yeah, so my thoughts on this are very simple. I think they would have won if Laura would have helped. If Laura would have helped the Dwight and the Cheryl when they were trying to open the gate, and by helped, I don't mean like if they had coordinated some crazy strat. I mean literally if Laura was trying to open a gate or healing one of them. I think it's not Staggies. Staggies made a tweet about it. Flats, that's what his name is. His name is Flats. So, he mentioned that DBD is the most toxic game he's ever played, and I think he just did. I don't think he meant toxic. I think he meant like the players are really entitled, because his biggest problem was the fake rulebook, which is the like, oh, you only do these things when this happens or whatever, like this whole made up shit. I'm gonna be real, play however the fuck you want, realistically, but I am gonna call you out if you're being such an ass that your team doesn't even get help from you. Like, this is probably the worst kind of playstyle you could ever have in this game. I get why some of these perks exist in a vacuum, but just all combined into one player makes me wish I had just tunneled Bellara out, because she was a really bad player. On like a fundamental mechanics level, she's really bad at the game. The reason she's gotten to the point she has is because she hides in the corner of the map once it gets low, and then she waits for everyone else to die. I don't watch his content, but I know of him. A lot of people know of him because he usually has like random clips go viral and stuff. So he's like, you know, statistically DBD is lower in toxicity meter, but than other more competitive games out of player-based difference. But I feel like the entitlement problem is at its peak compared to other games. The entitlement problem is just really vocalized because of the asim nature of the game. Should I bait people with Sable? Let's see. Overcome, Vigil, Hyperfocus. What do you cosmetic am I even running? Oh, this one's not bad. Okay. Hyperfocus, stick out. Overcome. Then what's the other one? Vigil. Nice little mix of perks there. Let me see. Masquerade, double, whatever you call it. And then she has 217 Screech Gobblers. If the entitlement, yeah, the entitlement problem is definitely something. All right, let's do some Sable bait. I'm so unfazed with everything in this game that I don't even think Sable baits would work on me anymore. I mean, Sable bait is just people who don't like Sable for some reason, trying to tunnel her out. That's all it is. Legitimately. Yo, Dustin, what the fuck? Come on, man. Wait, really? The first game I play her? And I've got this guy in my lobby. What is this? Rick Grimes is named. Benjamin Bucks is great. But Dustin is named Step on Me Sable. On my first Sable game. I'm not gonna... Look, if anything is said, I'm not responding. I'm gonna pretend like this motherfucker does not exist. I also hate most Sable players in my game because it's it's the worst thing made me want for my laptop. Fair enough. Sable players are interesting because she's just the most popular survivor right now. Most popular, like, original survivor. Which makes her used by really good players, and it also makes her used by all of the not very good players as well. Or, like, by a lot of them. But when they're not crazy, they're very fun to play with. Well, yeah. Hello there, the other player, probably. That'd be really funny. I love Bill. Bill is great. I like playing Bill. So the survivors I liked playing the most when I first started the game are Bill and Dwight. And then Ash. Ash was the first licensed character that I got purely because I wanted to play Ashley J. Williams from Evil Dead. That's like, he was the first character that it was like, oh, like, I'm not getting this because he has a perk I want or anything like that. I wanted him because I wanted to play Ash. And I do play him pretty frequently, still. I'm really tempted to get Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is really fun, too. I like his new unique voice lines. I'm not playing this game with fucking Dustin Step on Me Henderson. I mean, it's Nicolas fucking Cage. Exactly. It's fucking Nick Cage. Nick fucking Cage. Let's go. We got 2 great skill checks. Hyperfocus has already proven its value over a lot of other perks, just immediately in this game, because of the extra progress you get from that second great skill check. Love to see it. Where is she? She's behind me. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna get it safe. I'd love to sit in the Terrarius and keep working on the gen, but that'd be a dick thing to do to this Laura. Stay still for a second, girl. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Well, she is a medkit. She'll be fine. I'll see if he wants to chase me or not. You can kind of tell if the Jason is near you because the fog thickens when he gets near you. Urban Evasion sounds very good against Jason. It is, but is it worth a whole perk slot? Is the question. Because it is slower than running still. Like, yes, it's faster than crouch walking, but it's still significantly slower than just running. I'm gonna take you upstairs. Did y'all not finish this gen? Y'all didn't finish this gen. Oh, hi, buddy. Yep, time to make full use of Overcome to get the fuck out of dodge. Give me those great skill checks. I need 2 more. Need 1 more. Give it to me early. There we go. Look at that quick heal. I feel like it would save you by a thin hair if it's against Jason that uses Omnipresence and Chase. It could. Did he kick this gen? No, he did. Okay. Okay. I'm still exhausted, which is kind of unfortunate. He's got his spike, right? Damn, there's no opportunity there. I could have crouched and maybe avoided it, but I'm not sure. It felt like it didn't hit my torso, it hit my legs. So I think if I crouched, I still would have been fucked. So our problem is, right now, we have a guy, we have a couple of guys who are helping a lot, but Benjamin Bucks is doing a lot of the, I think he's waiting for saves. Rick is pretty loud, isn't he? We definitely want to do some of these, main gens. Okay, you two are working on that one. Let me go to the one outside then. I highly doubt he's actually walking outside. All right, Henderson. Show us what you've got. Show me what you got. I don't know why that just... RPD may ironically be decent on Jason. Jason is really good at indoor maps. And it's not just because of the teleports, it's because, think about how his spike works. It launches survivors forward, which a lot of indoor maps have tons of dead ends and places that you can get stuck. So forcibly launching a survivor's physics forward usually really fucks up their pathing, or can even chuck them straight down a dead end and let you easily two-tap. Coffee out on indoors is nasty, yeah. Okay, just soloed that gen, love to see it. stunt done? No. Work on it then. There's no safety up here, so just trying to have to hope he doesn't go for me. Hyper focus stakeout is so fucking good. It's so insanely good. I'd love for another thing to have happened, but it's fine. Oh, is he camping? He is. Okay, we're gonna need to coordinate a proper save. And for that, I'm gonna have to open this door down here. The average killer perk, do a wall run and 100 push-ups to get 2% haste after stunned. Yes. You want me to heal you? Let's try and get Dustin. If you are willing to help me, Rick. I'm gonna hope that he and I are going to the same place from 2 different directions. Alright? I'm gonna hope. I could be wrong. I'm gonna hope that me and him are going to the same place from 2 different directions. Worst case, I will absolutely... What's up? Will someone get him? No? Okay, well. Ah, fuck me. Where is he? No teammates? Alright, well, it is what it is. Average survivor perk, press E. Yeah, that was a good shot from him. I didn't know he could even, I didn't know where he was, so I didn't know he could see me from there. I think he got me from right up here at this window. Alrighty. Well, I wanted to help Dustin, but it is what it is. I don't mind that. GG's, we'll play it all. Go level next. So he's got dirty money. Oh, so he can instantly create spikes. All of Jason's spearhead spots like Destiny, by the way. That's funny. I made a tips video on Jason that mentions that. It's a lot. It's like Trickster and Death Slinger. The tiny gaps work the same way with those two because of how slim his projectiles are. In addition, I mentioned the thing of like throwing people down hallways and stuff, or trying to throw people into objects to like trip them up. And then also, there's another aspect against Jason. Obviously, holding W works great. You have all this stuff, but the thing I mentioned it before, but the grass thing really helps a lot on like a lot of open maps where there is grass, because you can just outright see him. All right. Whenever you hook a survivor, you get undetectable for 13 seconds. Yep. Covers the whole screen. It does. Yeah, too bad his fucking spear is huge. Yeah, it covers the whole screen. His spear also, the tip of the spear isn't, from what I heard, it's not accurate. Like, the tip of the projectile should show you roughly where it's going to go on your screen, but it's, like, slightly off. It's like a bit too high, I think. and a little bit down to the left. X scared to death. Yeah, that's fucking. Rampage. Yeah, okay. It messes up my muscle memory because I played lots of Springtrap and Trickster. Yeah. Which they do a lot of showing you where you're supposed to aim. I think it's a bug, if I'm being honest. I feel like it's more likely to believe, like I'm more likely to believe that that is a bug than I am to believe that it is an intentional decision they have made. To, for some reason, cause his ability to work like that. I hope they just said ASAP if it's a bug. Yes, I too do so. I didn't realize there was drops on. Drops. It's not the absolute worst, his delay on the other hand. Oh, okay. You can't really flick with him, unlike Springtrap, for example. What do you mean you can't really flick with him? Oh, the delay when he fires the hook. You can kind of flick, but not really. It's like, yeah, it kind of depends. Or the spike, not the hook. I keep getting it confused because they're hook spikes. Kind of a teleclunky, yeah. He's still really fun and really good, though. This is a good map where you can see, like, the grass moves and shit when he walks through it. While he's an omnipresent evil. Okay, I expect them to be over here, but they're probably there. Not. Maybe they all spread out as soon as they spawned. Out there in mid. Okay. The one who went upstairs is a bit of an easier time for me. Except it's not. Because for some reason I fucking appeared downstairs. Love this game. Oh, well, never mind. That was all part of my plan. It was all part of the great mind game. Is that a shovel? Need to fix that as well. Yeah, like, it's like, oh yes, I totally wanted to go to that place that I can't see. The Responsible God. Okay. What an interesting name. So we have Yoshi Gamer, Polygirl, All is Top, or Ollie Stop. Wow, y'all are really trying to get this one, huh? She doesn't have balance, she's fucked herself, no? Unless I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, well. There's not a whole lot of point in me trying to kick that, because she's just gonna remove it. So what I can do is I can do this. Nope. Yeah, you can't, like... Every time jump scare with brick wall, I always say, here's Johnny. I see. What the fuck? Did you just... Okay, well... I feel like my brain has lag. There's like delay from the spike, but I also have delay in my brain. Who are you? You're Fawn. Damn. Okay. I should have probably sent her in a different direction. Main building is whatever. Hi, Kristen. Welcome in. Did you watch Chaos's new character PV? I believe so. I almost always insta throw, which I think is probably pretty bad. So obvious every time you aim your spike on survival run. I'm sure. Or are you just saying in general as Jason? What the fuck is this? Specifically for Jason? Yeah, gotcha. Nice. Got her. I probably look like complete bullshit on her end. I think it being obvious is probably because of the way that it, like, obviously the way that it works, but I think it being obvious makes it, okay, well. It's my own fault. I fucked that up. Yeah. Damn. I don't think they needed to do that, but alright. I think they wasted, I mean, it's fine with me, but I think they wasted time by, doing that. You're healing her right there. I'm gonna go for her because I have one gen left. Apologies, Nia. It must be done. You're balanced? You do. Okay. Well. Hi, buddy. How you doing? If you want to chase me while I'm chasing her, then that's fine. That's fine. I have absolutely no problems with them playing like this. Be more altruistic, it's fine. Got her. Now I'm gonna chuck her in basement. Then I'm gonna kick that gen and come back. Never mind. I mean, the best thing I can do is try to take advantage of how, altruistic they are. All the gens are completed, so something I can do is this. From his south comes a clutch again. Yeah, this is the only time when I think it matters, though. He's doing the thing. I am doing the thing. I'm assuming they're in a Swift. It would. He would if he slammed. It'd be cool if he slammed against the train like one of his movies. He actually slams him against. It would be wild. It would. So he actually kind of does that for one of his mores. One of his mores, he slams them against whatever object they were pinned against by the spike. Then he slams a spike through their skull. Like through the mouth. Alright, well. Okay. Oh, no way. Yeah. I wanted my fucking adept. GG's. Well played all. Go next. He's doing adept, we'll just leave. Probably, yeah. I mean, here's the thing as well with Jason, is it's so fucking obvious whenever he's gonna do an adept. Because all of these perks are so, like, Rampage is the only one that isn't super obvious. Because Hex Scared to Death, when you're playing Survivor, it tells you you're hit with it, for one. Like, as soon as it activates, it tells all the survivors, Hex Scared to Death. And it's like, okay, well, fuck me, I guess. Cool, great. And then also, Silent Shadow is really obvious. Because it's just, oh, they went undetectable when they hooked, and it wasn't the obsession. Cool, it's a Silent Shadow. And then when all generators are completed, they're undetectable. So it's really obvious effects. So you can really easily tell, it's like, okay, well, this isn't a normal Jason perk. This isn't a perk Jason would want to run. He's running his teachables. He's probably an adept. Which is like, you know. Yeah. Behavior can't really escape the allegations of making killer perks have harder requirements to get into NASA. I think the issue is, I think both sides have a lot of perks that are like that. It's just that, like, they as time goes on, they have to make perks more and more complicated. And I think it's easier to give simple survivor perks than it is to give simple killer perks. Because if you were to do the, like, scream and hinder thing, it would basically be thwack. They'd have to make it weaker. And it would basically be thwack. From Skull Merchant. Because it's basically just a thwack that is that. True, but the power difference is definitely very biased towards survivor side. Not unilaterally. So you're only thinking of this as killer versus survivor, which is exactly what I was talking about earlier. The power difference is biased towards a full team of communicating and decent survivors. Then, after that, it's balanced towards killer. And then, lastly, it's balanced towards solo survivor. So you have different roles here, where it's like, if a survivor team abuses everything they can, then sure. That's the strongest role in the game. But killer after that. If a killer goes up against 4 solo survivors, the killer has an overwhelming advantage if the killer's trying to win. Which is why a lot of my personal recommendations towards the game have related to that. I never said all survivor perks is better in general compared to killer perks. I never said you said that. You said it's biased towards survivor. Very biased towards survivor side. That's all I addressed. I'm not even talking about perks. I'm talking about the whole game in general. So I think in most games, it's relatively even. And if you as a killer are trying to win, you'll win most of your games. Purely because most of the players you're up against are solo survivors. Yeah, I know what you're trying to get us to do. I'm not sure why. For Papa John. Yeah. I do like, though, for solo survivors, they added the killer power feature. Whenever the killer injures someone or gets in chase for the first time, they, everyone can see the killer's power by pressing F1, which is cool. I think that's a really cool feature they have. Okay. This is, by the way, one of his best maps. I know it's in general a good killer map regardless, but like this, Jason's actually cracked on this map because of his jump scare. And the way that his hooks work and all that. Like, you'll catch so many people in corners and shit. Can I mind game his location? He's like on. Or he's below me. I hope they add that in the menu in general and not just in-game. Well, how would they add that to the menu? What do you mean? If they add that to the lobby, they're fucking over every stealth killer in the game. If that's what you mean. Imagine if you could go up against fucking Trapper and be like, alright, everyone bring a map. Or Ghostface. And it's like, alright guys, well, we know it's a Ghostface beforehand. That would be terrible. I think adding it in-game to where it's like, you know, the power description in the game menu, not literally in the match game and in the lobby, I mean. The power description in the game menu. Like, put this in the killer bios. Oh, okay. Like, to describe the killer power? What, because it's a more simple overview? They could have, like, a simple and detailed version. I know a lot of, like, gacha games do that. Where, oh, well, fuck me. Oh, lag, hello. Yeah, a lot of gacha games do that, where it's like, okay, here's the simple version of what they're doing, and then here's the more complicated version of what this character does. But yeah, I'm just glad that they removed that, or like that they didn't, yeah, I'm just glad that it's no longer a feature that's only available to really new players, and only the first few times you go up against a killer, with one tip. Okay, I'm going for the save. The other healthy person is no longer healthy and is getting chased. Oh, they're under us and not right here. Okay, well. I was like half right. They're not under us, but they're also not right here. Finally missed a skill check. Stream over, true. Would you say you are passionate about the game? About Dead by Daylight? I'd say I'm pretty passionate. I have like 1,500 hours in it. It's a game I enjoy. It's not a game that I play super hardcore or anything. There was a time when I did, when I first got it, and I was like really into it and I played it a lot. But since then, I think I've pretty much cooled off. And I play pretty casually. Or at least I feel like I play pretty casually. But I usually keep up to date with everything going on in the game via content creators. Look at that guy. Even if I don't actively play it all. And if there's a killer I think is cool, I'll play their PTB. Like when Arc comes out in November, I'm gonna play that PTB. Okay, never mind. I feel like DBD's overdue of getting an actual competitor, not gonna lie. The problem with that is that Rivals and Overwatch situation. Yeah, so here's the thing. Rivals is a super unique scenario because of Rivals' IP being Marvel. The problem with a DBD competitor is that they would basically need to somehow get all of the licenses that DBD has, or an equivalent number of iconic licenses, on launch, or else it's dead on arrival. I'm gonna be fully real with you. Because even if it's a technically better game, people have such an attachment to the characters that exist within Dead by Daylight that they will not leave it. It won't become a true competitor. Yeah, ironically, if a similar situation happens with DVD, it would be like Rivals releasing first and then Overwatch. Exactly. Which, if that had happened, Overwatch would have had a way harder time getting on its feet. He's just gonna hit me, I think. He's got fucking bloodlust to shit, by the way. Yeah. He got super bloodlusted. DBD's a unique case, otherwise Friday the 13th would have survived as well. Friday the 13th didn't survive, I think, because it was really difficult to play unless you had a big group of friends. Like, the online version of it just didn't hold really well, I think because there wasn't a lot of uniqueness from game to game. So most of the fun came from playing with people who were fun. You know what I mean? Friday the 13th game. So even though Friday the 13th had an iconic IP, because there wasn't a ton of, like, diversity of gameplay, there wasn't a lot of randomness, there wasn't a lot of, like, whole thing. The whole license can of worm doesn't help. Exactly. Because it was probably really expensive to get the license, which made it harder to work with the game, too. I could see that happening, too. Where it's like you can't hire as much of a dev team because the license is so expensive. And then if you're constantly in, like, legal battles related to the license, too, or dragged into them, that's probably a whole problem. But just on, like, the basic level of the game, the reason why Friday the 13th didn't hold as well, and it kind of happened with Chainsaw Massacre too, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, even though Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a pretty good game, it just doesn't have the same hold. I should be one that could save, but I guess not. It's not on me. Okay. You could argue that DVD doesn't deliver much versatility as well. The game plays the same. It's just the sheer volume of persons gives the game increasingly difficult for newcomers. I would argue against that purely because of how different the loops are and how different every killer power is. You could oversimplify it, sure, and say like, oh, there's only this thing. Like, it's just, you know, loop round wood. You could say that. But the fact that every map spawns in almost completely differently, even if it's the same map, and can be extremely different. The number of different maps that there are, of course, the fact that a lot of them are iconic licensed locations too, that certainly helps, I'll assure you. The variety of maps, the variety of the killers, it prevents the game from feeling stale, which is the enemy of long-term enjoyment. The gameplay loop feels like CS, but way worse RNG. What? If we don't count the 400 perks in game. Well, the 400 perks are in game though. So you kind of have to count it, don't you? Okay. Do we heal you? Actually, leave. Nope, we leave. We leave. We leave. I don't know what you're doing. I'm leaving. I'm not fucking with that. You can look at me all you want, but I'm not. I will absolutely just leave. I don't want to fuck with this guy potentially having the funny add-on. But yeah, the 400 perks are part of the game is the thing. There are a lot of perks in this game. And a lot of the perks create a lot of the variety because there's so many different builds, so many different add-ons. There's so many different items that survivors can use. And I think the difference... Here's a potential thing. I mean, like, the literal definition of DBD gameplay loop in general, it's really simple. Do gens, escape, stall gens, and kill. I think that helps it, though. Because I'm talking about variety. I'm not saying the gameplay loop should be complicated. I'm saying the fact that you can load in as a survivor, right? Put on perks that basically just, or killer, and put on perks that are really simple, like, oh, when you hit, your cooldown comes back faster. And shit like that. Or like, oh, you hook someone, now you can see survivors from far away if you have like Leatherface or whatever. The fact that you can do that, and then can also pick a killer who mostly just walks around, left clicks people and hurts them. And then you can also play a bunch of really complicated shit, I think gives a lot of variety. Do you think DBD would benefit from an actual ranked mode? I think it would. It would take a lot of the people who are really, really gung-ho about a ranked mode would do two things. First, a ranked mode would humble about 80% of the community. 80% of the community who thinks they're good at the game would get extremely fucking, like, humbled as soon as a ranked mode is released. Because, for one, I definitely think your rank should be shown. If you play rank, it should be shown on your account so that you can't act like you're a higher rank than you are. Straight up. And I think it would do a very good job to be like, oh, like, with all due respect, what is your fucking opinion? You're bronze, bro. like, that would be one thing. Welcome in, Monster Fury. But it would also take those players who really care about their rankings and put them in a different game mode. Instead of being with the people who want to be casual. I didn't expect, to quite literally, like, see no one. Fuck? What's going on here? Okay, I see someone. I see two someones. No, I see one someone. What's up, bro? You clicking? Are we clicking? Are we clicking? I think you and I click pretty well, huh? Ah, it doesn't work. That would be cool if it did. Oh, you want to get chased too, hmm? Okay. Almost. I was a little late on that, but it's fine. I don't think we even see devs talk anything about ranked game mode. It won't come ever, probably. Maybe. Didn't they add something like a 1v1 game mode or something like that? Someone used diversion. Oh, they fucking... Okay, well. I don't know what you wanted there. Nice. From breaking shit. Imagine 1v1 game mode has a rank system. That'd be cool. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so they're playing really altruistically while one of them is playing very much into the objective. No offense with how devs on stream. What are the ghost-like people? The ghost-like people are me. They're basically just, it's a vision of what it would look like if I were to teleport to a specific location. Mouse. Okay, well. I'd really have preferred to not have my only vision be these people. Where's Dwight? I want Dwight. Son of a bitch. I need to leave and go to a different gen, I think. Like one of these corner ones. Off in the middle of nowhere, yep. Okay, well. Son of a bitch. Got her. Yeah, I don't think the devs would want an esports thing ever again. I think a ranked mode would be fine. Because that's a lot easier for them to just be like, well, you guys wanted it. But in esports, you kind of have to have, like, suspense and shit. So you can't really just slap it on, you know what I mean? If you just slap an esports mode in, you kind of just like, it just looks really scuffed. Especially because DVD is so buggy. But it's like, an optional ranked mode, you have a lot of, what would you call it, plausible deniability? Okay. Got her. That's the one that's not been hooked at all, so I definitely do not want her. They'll probably, yeah, they're gonna heal. Got her. Got her. I'm killing him. Nice! That was good on him. Good on you, man. Oh, that was a horrible fucking flashlight, though. Nice! He's pretty good with dodging and stuff. Oh, unfortunately he has Lithe and did not use it well. Yeah. Well. Alright. Well, I would have liked to have moried him. Not gonna complain too much about not being able to. Okay, I know where they wanted to work on a gen. Oh, I see one. I see a survivor. She's got, object, I think. Because I don't have any way I should be able to see someone. Pretty certain she has that. Okay, well. I'm gonna hook you. I want adapt. So unfortunately for these girls, I kind of have to figure out how to get your friend. See any red at all. Which first do you think is the most underrated ones, Killer and Survivor? I don't really know. Because underrated is a really specific word that basically requires it to be something that not a lot of people know about or that not a lot of people like, but is good. I personally really like Medal of Man. I don't think it's underrated though. I think I just like it and I have bad taste. You know what I mean? Okay. I'll hook you. I heard one of you. Okay. We're fine. I hear you. Up or down? Up or down? You're up. No, you're down. Oh, you're up. Okay. Yeah. Well, you're AFK, so I don't know what to do with you. I'll hook you first. Probably more so because it saved me a lot. Let me see. Resi? You see, the thing with resilience is, in my opinion, it's not underrated. I think a lot of people really like resilience, so I think it's appropriately rated. Especially people who like using it for exactly what you're talking about. Where, like, they feel like they're injured a lot, they don't like to heal very much, or they don't get healed very much if they're playing solo. Thank you for giving me some great lighting. I'd say Visionary is definitely up there. True. Visionary is really good for new players, in my opinion. With the current hyper stakeout and exhaust meta slot. Hyper stakeout, I don't notice often. It's extremely good, though. GG's. Look at all. Good luck with next. Big adept. So I'm now adept slasher. That Lara Croft perk. Finesse. That one's really good. A lot of people love running that one, who like using chase builds. Like Y1 Resi, when you can run Lithe and Finesse. Money is one reason. Another reason is that Resi only is surpassed by Finesse in Chase. When it comes to usefulness outside of that, and by most players, resilience is really common. Most, like, average players like to run resilience. It's easy to get. It's very easy to see when it's working.
Where am I?
And it feels impactful. Speaking of Shrine, I'm good. I got most of my perks from the Shrine, and then I got a lot of them from, like, super sales. For the licensed killers. Please add Blood Warden on Shrine. I've seen it in Shrine before, so you must have missed it. Last anniversary Shrine was insane. It was. It was. All right. All Springtrap perks back to back when he just released. Yeah, I find that kind of stuff really funny when they're just like, hey, we're just gonna give you all the everything. all of this specific character's perks. Take them. Kind of wish for this 10th anniversary the shrine's a bit reworked. How would you want to see it reworked? That's what I'm wondering. Like, what would you want to see different? Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is the Walking Dead version of the map, isn't it? I've never played on this before. Run. Zombie. I want to see if I can fucking bait his ass. Oh, this is kind of rough. So he hit me with the exhaustion. Ah, fuck me. I shouldn't have stopped there. It's my bad. At least give us like 4 survivor and 4 killer perks. That'd be cool. Are they on different gens? They are. All 3 of them are on different gens. That's great. Y'all are doing amazingly. Just have one of you come to save me and the rest of you keep doing your thing. Never mind, one of you got literally grabbed. Or make it 5 survivor plus 5 killers, because 5 plus 5 is 10. I was sitting here, I was so hopeful, and then Hottie got grabbed. So, I miss Basement Bubba. I don't. You realize Basement Bubba still exists, right? In fact, Basement Bubba doesn't even just exist. Basement Bubba is still quite a powerful creature. Bubba goes where he pleases. Bubba does in fact go where he pleases. You see, you mentioned Demi before and you're like, oh, he's a YouTuber who barely uploads. I'm pretty sure Demi also does TikToks where he uploads very frequently, or at least I get them a lot very frequently. I see a lot of his eerie flesh clips. Basement Trapper is more Giga Chad status for me personally. I think it's really funny. The only reason Bubba works these days is because people run right into it. Not really. He just stands there. Like, Basement Bubba always was like that, where if people just ignored Bubba, then Basement Bubba did nothing. But if you fed into the Bubba, then it would be really rough. Give me a skill check. Give me a skill check. Give me a skill check. Son of a bitch. I'm sorry. There we go. Don't worry, it's fine. The greed of the... Great skill check. My point exactly? Yeah, but Bubba's always been like that. So you can't miss old Bubba because old Bubba was the same. If you just ignored Bubba, then it was fine. Sure, Bubba would get a kill like a minute and a half into the game. Or like 3 minutes into the game or whatever. Oh, hell to the fuck no. This motherfucker's running some hex shit. If you go against John Trapper himself, you see that agitation iron grip, it's okay to DC. I've run that build before. For fun. I think there was an achievement I had to do. To get traps as Trapper, and I was like, what's the best way to do this? And I decided that most likely the best way was exactly that. Let me rephrase. I missed the perk set that Basement Bubba used to be. Oh, with like the Insidious and shit? He's right here. I saw him in the grass. So I'm not sure if you saw that, but that's what I'm talking about. When I say like, oh, you could see him in the grass, you saw how that grass barely moved there? That was Bubba moving through the grass. Oh, he's got Penty. You see? That's unfortunate. Can I one-time abuse you? No, I can't. Oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-oh. That's 2 stacks of Pentimento. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 gamers. That was not our opportunity to go and start cleansing more Hex Totems. That was not what I was trying to tell y'all to do. Uh-oh. I may have started something unfortunate. I remember getting a full 4K basement hook. Took a Steam screenshot and I said, smile. I mean, yeah, it's fun. At least, Hyperfocus ignores Pentimento, kind of. Thank you for subscribing, Love. Welcome in. Yo, this is so fucking slow. Go find that totem and cleanse the shit out of it. So, did I get rid of Thrill? Is that what happened? Okay, never mind. Someone else has got it. I'm gonna open this chest. Actually, I'll just work on this gem. We still have Pentimento on us. I know where the other Pentimento is. Okay, no Thrill. So I cleansed Thrill, which is good. Because Thrill with Pentimento is fucking dreadful. This would be worth it even if I go down. $1,500 blood points. Plus I fuck over the... Oh, that's already done. This one. There's still a Pentimento somewhere. Okay. This is the strat. From his perspective, I've disappeared. I'm gone. I do not exist. He can't hear me. So he just has to go somewhere else. It's always double back me chase, yeah. Is he going for that? Yeah. I should have hard committed. It's fine. Just gonna try and give as much time to my team as possible. I'm almost maxed on survival points. So you had Ruin and Thrill at the start of the game. I assume both are cleansed based on the fact that they're not auto-breaking, and I cleansed the totem earlier. And then Pentimento replaced them, and then one other totem. Remember, when struggle, you gotta spam AD. Don't miss those for sure. Yeah. Cat Lover 69 better get the skills of a lifetime to win this match. Absolutely. I believe in Cat Lover 69. XX. You forgot the X's, Sirthos. I believe in XX Cat Lover 69XX. My king. He's playing a character named Quan Taeyong as well, which, interestingly enough, if you've read a lot of manhwa, which I have, a lot of characters are named that exact name. I have to assume it's a pretty common, first name, surname combo. A true OG of a name, indeed. I've never seen such an original name. Truly, I've never seen anyone with that name before. Son of a bitch. I don't think he has the perk that does that, so I think I just lagged. Okay. Shimmy. What'd you just do? Oh, is he just fucking with me? I think he's just fucking with me. We're trying to. The longer he stays on me, the better. Okay, he left. I don't know how the thick fog thing works. You're not blind, so I know it must be done. I got you, buddy. Go, be free. Never mind. He didn't see me. Oh, he did. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Hi, how are you? Why are you just leaving me? What are you doing? Leave my friend alone. I'll work on it. Look, cat lover, you run him. I'll work on a gen. And if you do the crouch walk, the fog will always be thick like that. Really? Interesting. Is that, does that only happen if you stay crouch walk? Yep, learn that the hard way. Gotcha. Okay, that's interesting. So I guess you want to kind of alternate a little bit. Or get very comfortable with crouch walking. Like, you could always crouch walk around a corner and then walk a little bit normally if it goes away quick. Yeah. Get yourself Streetwise, or whatever that perk's called. Urban Evasion. Streetwise is the one that makes items last longer. It's the perk I was making fun of the Laura for running earlier. So ironically, maybe as time goes on, pro Jason players will take advantage of you crouch walking all the time. Maybe. It's good to mix stuff then. Can you hear Hash? No. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. GG's well played all. Seems like a perfectly even game to me. GG's well played all. Good luck. Wait next. So what was the other add-on he was running? Because he was running the exhaustion add-on. Okay, he ran the auto explode add-on. Oh, I guess I saw that earlier, didn't I? Yes, big dances, big cheers. I did in fact escape. Should I keep Grim or run lethal? On this build. Also, your footstep lingers a bit. Yeah, it lingers for like a little over a second. You can see your own footsteps. So it lingers for a little bit. So if you try to quack truck mid chase while Jason still has you in PvE, pretty obviously he gets noticed. Yeah, for sure. So we have an MBA person, 3 flashlights. I reckon. Okay. Grim works better long term, depends if you want to have immediate pressure. Yeah, it's just in my mind, I feel like his mobility means that, like, me knowing how... Oh, I actually have a Mori on for Jason still. Lamau. I thought I switched to Blood Point Offerings. Oh, I think it's because I did switch to Blood Point Offerings for his Adept. And then I just didn't switch when I swapped builds. Then his own stealth perk is doing the same thing anyway, pretty much. Be ever locking in on Stranger Things Chapter 2 Killer Crows? Yes. They're in that corner. They're gonna be in one of the 2 corners. It's more likely that they're all the way over here. Okay, they're not here. They're all right here. Oh, that was a fucking lovely place for you to go. Unfortunately, never mind. That was a fucking roller coaster for me. Not gonna lie to you guys. I was sitting there like, oh, unfortunately, it doesn't matter. And then I was like, wait, I guess it does. Yeah, bunch of fucking, Alright. We're gonna have some fun with you guys. You guys wanna play aggro? We can play aggro. We can do some aggro gaming. Yeah, we can do some aggro gaming. I don't mind being aggro. Hit me with your aggro. I'm gonna hit you with this exhaustion as well. Ooh, nice. Look, people who play aggressively are probably some of my favorites to play against, frankly. So I do not mind this kind of gameplay whatsoever. I just fucking whiff that. Hello? Huh. Yeah. That felt really close. Yeah, I'm gonna drop her on a hook. A good hook. How you doing? Okay, I see that that gen has a lot of progress. I could go after this aggro person. I could also sneakily go after whoever's right here. Now, if you fall, you lose your shit. Cool. Looks fun. Oh, what game are we playing today? Dead by Daylight. Aggressive on Chase, maybe. Aggressive on gens, maybe not. I think aggressive both ways, because if they play really aggressively in one direction, you can manipulate that information. If they try really hard to go for gens, then you know they're going to be really greedy to go for gens if you push them off the generator. But I think it's the main thing is that aggression is predictable. And in my opinion, aggression can be pretty fun. Aggressive on chases, though, is what I meant. Like, when I was saying that, what I meant was aggressive in chase. Aggressive towards me, the killer. Ah, damn. Well. One Direction, haven't heard of them in years, exactly. Get fucked. But yeah, this is Dead by Daylight. This is very fun. I'm playing Jason Voorhees right now. Okay, they are attempting to heal their hook friend. If I know it's like half-half, I'll always try my best to aggro on gen people, for sure. Yeah, if I know like not all of them are aggro on chase people, I'll target the ones who aren't, because I know the aggro and chase people will come to me. You know what I mean? Okay, we're chasing her the bad way. Got her. Got her. I like chasing people with chase builds sometimes, though, because they're fun. I do need to find this Hanato, though. He's pretty hidden. Never mind, found him. The universe heard me. Yeah, let's see how you are. Oh. This one pretty safe. Okay, well. You're kind of fucking your team over here, brother. You could have gone in a lot of directions, and this one was not one of the ones that were good. Alright, there we go. Jason has a strong left hand, indeed. Guy's been spear fishing for years, yeah. Look at all these different gens that all have different amounts of progress. Like, they're all relatively progressed, it's just none of them are popping. None of that, huh? And Hinato, DC. I mean, he's been spearfishing humans. Now you know what I mean? You can spearfish for people. I'm doing it right now. Jason has speared my heart with his cuteness, indeed. As he should have. Okay. Let's get your ass away from Shaq. I'll go for the bot, why not? Huh. The bot can actually fucking dodge. Kind of? What are you doing? He's really into, well, I say. Alright, zero thoughts. Alright. Alright. Yeah, the problem is trying to wait out Jason is like, I don't know. It's generally just a bad strategy. There you go. There you go. One second. I didn't even know you were still here. Thought you'd have long gone by now. Alright. The only one left is the bot. Completely snipe that person, as one should. Well. Maybe future legendary skin. Oh, what would not? Oh, like. Oh, Pamela is like an inner voice thing? Maybe. See, bad gates for most killers, not bad gates for Jason. He moves back and forth so fucking fast that it kind of doesn't matter. Against one survivor, it kind of doesn't matter. Tunnel him, Jason. Ooh, unless? Maybe it does matter? Oh, let's go. The bot fucking waited me out. Or some shit. Do the bots know the crouch tech? Maybe they do. If they know to crouch, then that makes sense. I wasn't expecting the bot to know to do that. I was sitting there like, oh, the bot's just gonna run up and fucking start trying to get out. All our bot. Okay, so as we queue in, I need to make sure, yeah, swap back to Bloody Party Streamer. And then play another Survivor game. Survivor. Now I get to run from Spearman. Weirdly enough today, there's been a lot of not Jason. I would have expected more, honestly. All right. What do you think of Jason? I've heard mixed opinions. I think he's really good. I think he's really fun to play against, and he's really fun to play as. That's what I mean by being good, by the way. I don't think he's overpowered. I also don't think he's particularly weak. He just seems like he's decent in terms of strength. WVTuber design, thank you. Never forget losing a 3K because the bot flashlight sniped me. That's such a funny thing to happen. Okay, well that blocked the fuck out of us. So, what's that? Pain res. Fuck, what's the perk that blocks it? Dead man switch. He's on me. What a horrible location I'm in. Fuck me. Okay, can I try? His... Is it just me, or is Jason's pallet, kicking animation such a fucking bait? Okay. Shit! I wanted to try and bait him into trying to hit me, but that didn't go how I thought it would. Someone got grabbed already. Cinema, as it should. That is cinema. On Survivor PV, it looks like he's edging the pallet. I think it's just because of how slow his kick is. Oh, hello. Zarina is just... Give me a look. I remember being scared of bros as a kid. Oh, Jason? Yeah, Jason's one of those where it's like, he's kind of, he's scary in like a pretty existential sense. What are you doing, bro? Why me? What did I do to you? Yeah, fuck you, bro. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you, bro. Yeah, fuck you. Leave me alone. Fucking. I don't want to fuck with you. Leave me alone, asshole. All right, bro. This Jason probably has bad memories. Disables, no idea. Should I have tried to locker attack him? He waited for your dead heart as well. Yeah, I don't have a dead heart. What's his backstory? I forget. Why are you fucking unhooking me directly in front of the killer? Just so people are aware, if you ever see your teammate getting fucking tunneled, never unhook them in front of the killer. Just don't do it. It doesn't work. Unless the person's like actually really able to do things. What's his backstory? I forget. I believe he was a kid who was mentally challenged and was bullied a lot for it. And his mother manipulated him strongly into being really dependent on her. And then he got drowned, but lived, kind of deal. I mean, there's not a whole lot else I can do here. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna do this. Zarina. Oh, why, bro? You're also on Death Hook. What are you doing? Unless you have, he does not have the funny perk. But yes, so basically, then he starts killing people on his birthday, which is Friday the 13th, if I remember correctly. June the 13th of Friday. I'm really close to being healed, so. Rep, yeah. Now, the Jason in this universe, I think, isn't very explained. They're all going next to get in the killer's Q-spot faster. That's not how that works. The killer Q-spot is based on the amount of time spent. He's behind me. Yeah. I saw him through the grass. I legitimately saw his ass. I don't know how that hit, but fine. Whatever you want to do, brother. Ah. Oh. Hello. What did I do to you, Jason? There you go. And then I don't know how much longer that game's gonna go on for, so I'm just gonna go. Yeah, so I still have 4 minutes left. He spiked you on a non-existent wallet of spite, indeed. He really hates you personally. Seems like it. Seems like it. So they didn't get in any faster. I'm just having to get in slower now, because I have to do another Survivor game. I'm not gonna sit here for 4 minutes and do nothing. You think my attention span can handle that? I'm sitting here waiting for them to queue up. I don't think they're... Yep, they're not. Alright, well. Let's see. Do you feel like behavior is genuinely running out of ideas for killer powers in general? Jason really feels like a better Springtrap gameplay loop-wise at least. Holy loading time. Yeah, someone in this game is having a rough go of it. I don't think that's me. So how do I explain what I'm thinking? The thing with Jason is he actually does play quite differently from Springtrap. But there are ways in which he is just better for Springtrap. Oh, hi. Hi, lady. You're fun. All right. That was fucking sick. Nice. Well done. Lovely. Doing quite amazingly, if I do say so myself. We are going to run around this until I absolutely have to drop this on you, by the way. Can I get one more loop out of this? No, I'm gonna play it safe. See, I'm an idiot. Because I forgot that, what do you call it? I forgot the fact that... Oh, no trap. Okay. I forgot that it takes longer for her to get down there than I thought. Yeah. Jason, I think in ways is better Springtrap. I don't think there are ways that Springtrap is better, but I don't think that's because they have the same kit. I think it's because they serve a similar purpose. Hello, bro. Hello, meow meow. Welcome in. But as far as behavior running out of ideas for killers, I mean, I would say so. Like, that would make sense to me. There's only so many ideas they can have that don't bring fundamental gameplay changes that, like, fuck shit up for survivors, you know what I mean? They probably also have workshopped a lot of ideas that they don't want to give to other characters because they're for a specific license that they want. I could see that being a thing. From gameplay-wise, the community chapter kill looks very unique. Probably one of their most unique yet. Yeah, I think, it's also the element... I think the problem is, whenever they've made a killer and tried to make it super unique, it almost never goes well for the community. Like, the community almost always, has some shit to say about it. So I do feel like as well, the community chapter kind of gave them the leeway to be like, okay, we're gonna kind of just do whatever we want here, but also it's your fault. You know what I mean? Like, they can be like, oh, well, you guys literally voted for this. So I don't know why you would be upset with what we're doing. You voted for it. She's gonna be walking up to us very soon. Yep, there she is. Okay. Is no one getting that save? Okay, cool. The thing is, the community side seems to enjoy it so far, for sure. I just mean that that gives them, in a way, more freedom. Because if they have the ability to be like, hey, the reason why we made this is because you voted for it, it lets them be a lot more out there with their ideas they can throw around, and they can kind of throw those ideas at the community. And if the community is like, well, we really want this, and we said we really want this, and then it turns out bad, the community can't really go, oh, curse you, behavior, for doing what we said to do. You know what I mean? That just make all the people who voted for it look like idiots. Oh, hi, how you doing? I'm gonna try and get a heal. I can heal myself and go over that save very easily. There we go. I tried to get the save earlier, but I don't think she was keen on giving it to me. God damn it. This map is fucked. Sometimes I just forget where I am. I mean, what else do you want me to do? I fucking... Alright, lady. One of us is having a go of it. Another one's on a hook. One of us is literally about to die to the fucking bear trap, by the way. Please get that off your head right now. Oh, thank you. You just need to leave. Drop that. Or not. What are you doing? Leave. Why are you like this? Cool. Super fun. Sick gameplay. She's gonna go around the other way. Yep. Do that shit. Alright. Damn, got me. Alright, I tried. I feel like I bought enough time for my team to mostly recover, but... You somehow got value from probably the worst pallet in the game? Look. Mind games are the only thing that fucking pallet is good for. I shouldn't have dropped it, though. I should have just... The second I heard her hit the desk, I should have, ran to the next room immediately. Because the time spent dropping is why I went down. I'm pretty sure that pallet's on the inside. in the next room. And so as long as no one's used it, I would have been able to go in there and I would have been able to get so much more chase out of her. Where are you guys? Okay, Dwight's coming for me. Honestly, Dwight, I appreciate your valor. I don't know if you're gonna make it, though. You might not know where you're going. Uh-oh. I do, in fact, believe that Dwight is trying to get to me, and I believe that he does not know where I am. He is trying, and that is good enough. Dwight, I want you to know that I love you, even though I'm most certainly dead. There is no shot that any of you get to me in time. Please, Yui, for the love of all that is good, heal your deep wound. You're dead by daylight. Indeed. Indeed I am. Rize's blood bag, an interesting one. That is a name. If Frank Stone can get reworked from just a trapper skin into an actual chapter, anything is possible, true. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, the reason why Frank got reworked into an actual chapter is because of the way that people screamed at the potential announcement of Frank being added to the game. And then also how negatively the community reacted to making him into a skin. Especially for fucking Trapper. That game is so ass with the good kind of ass. Like, it's so bad it's good kind of media. Gotcha. See, I'm not really, like, into a lot of that. Not in the sense that I don't enjoy it, but it's more like I'm not really, like, well-versed in it. I don't know a ton of games that are like that or anything like that. Girly Pop Puppy. Okay. Jason Lauren TBD is so funny. It is. It is. It's extremely funny. Even if we won the unknown and mod the fuck out of him, true. Yeah, the unknown got completely annihilated. Turned unknown into known, as Jason does. Jason may not know anything about the unknown, but he knows how to whip that ass. My first ever Jason game since he came out was on the game, and I completely annihilated the entire Survivor team. They all spawned in this room too. You wanna know how I annihilated them? Because they tried doing this. I did that. Isn't one of them still in here? Or am I wrong? Maybe they left. I might be a fucking idiot. Oh. Yeah, so hit him with this. Cool. You wanna try some shit? You can try some shit. I just got my hook back. I'm sorry, what? Am I the only one that just lagged the fuck out? What? Yeah, great, cool. I was on that fucking hook. Well, I got another one, so. Now you're all injured. So this one wants to chase real bad. Like real bad. It's the TTV that wants to chase. And get fucked. You want what? You think you're the only one that can abuse lag, dumbass? We'll see. We will see. Okay, I mean, it's gonna make her waste a lot of time unless she's planning on just sitting and waiting. Okay, well, and while you're doing that, all right. Excuse me? Hello? Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go back. Whatever. It'd be like that sometimes. I mean, I've got 3 separate hooks, and they're at 5 gens. So I'm not feeling super pressured, but... Tried the short swing, and that did not work. Shush, 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 shush. I tried the short swing. Damn. Oh, well, I scared her into not doing anything anyway, so it's fine. I'm gonna blow up a gen. Never mind. Not gonna blow up a gen. I'm gonna make a hook into a scourge hook, I guess. They're both upstairs. Okay. This is why he's so fucking great on indoor maps, by the way, because you can do that so much. Most killers, you just hit them, and then you still have to chase them. But this killer, you hit them like that, and they're fucking dead. You just 2-tap them. Easy. Like, Springtrap can kind of do that, but not really. His works differently. His works very differently. Damn. Yeah, almost. Not a bad angle though. That was good. That was a very good attempt. I love being underground instead of appearing up top. Definitely a downside to this kind of map for him. Like, oh yes, I love appearing completely different locations. Totally. My favorite. Ready for a jump scare? Ah, almost. Get absolutely fucked. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You know it works. I'm just gonna keep going until she makes me eat the pallet. Yeah. I'm gonna run into one of these. It's like, alright. Now let's see how you roll this. Ah, damn. I've got both of you here. So I'm not really against the idea of just holding you both. There's only so many of you can do this at a time, right? Get fucked. You're almost 1-to-1 on sync on both streams. Oh my god, this is so hype. Alright. I got the rest. Looks like you got this. I most certainly got this. Love that. Okay, well. It's fun. It's like watching a tournament in both PvPs, is it? Nice. Nice. I like him. I like him. This guy? That was fucking good. That was fucking good. That was bad on my end. What the fuck is this lobby? Get fucked. Got his ass. No screams. No one's working on it. They're below me. I see one of them. See exactly where she's going. And she's dead. There you go. To the wall she goes. You wanna go there too? Yeah? Here. I don't mind. If you want to go to the wall, if you want to hatch, whatever you wanted. Absolutely destroy them. I feel it's illegal for me to watch both sides, man. Hello, new DVD player here. Welcome in, Dommy. Their chat said you might be hacking. That's really funny, though. But yes, welcome in, new DVD player. I am currently playing Jason. I mean, I don't think my account is privated, so they could probably see that I have like 1,500 hours or whatever. I doubt they're gonna actually think I'm hacking. I mean, I'm also live streaming the game, but yeah, if you needed some extra little shit there. The streamer's cool though. She thinks it's just an animation bug. That would make sense. All right, gamers. It's going to take longer to get in queue than it is for the end of the stream to come. So we have reached the point where it is the sign off time. So we're balling here. There was something oh yes, I should inform you all. If you are in the Discord, or if you are interested in joining the Discord, I have added a new role in the rules channel. There is a new role that is specifically for stream related, or just channel sticks related announcements, period. That way I can, basically have different things. You just need to type Discord in as is. You don't even need the exclamation point. If you want me to show up anywhere else, then you could go to my socials. If you want to get something for my cat or for the stream, I do have a throne. Don't troll me too much. I've already been sent objects that are, needless to say, not well suited for myself via the throne, because you can send surprise items. So, just keep that in mind. Try not to creep me out too much, especially if you're doing it anonymously. But it's there. Usually, most of the stuff that's on there that I've put on there is pumpkin related. Pumpkin the cat, who is also all of the emotes for everything. Either way, if you have enjoyed the stream, then consider checking out any of those things, or all of them if you so please. If you pop into the Discord, make sure you check the rules channel. That's how you get your role in order to join the rest of the server. It's an anti-bot measure. The only thing that will be available to you is the bot trap, which if you type in the bot trap, your channel, your Discord will get eviscerated completely. We have already had a casualty from an individual who is a pretty long-running member of the community comparatively, who he did go, I wonder if this works, tried to test it out despite being told not to, and then got immediately banned and had all of his messages deleted. So, it works. Don't try to test it. If you guys had a great time, then that is great with me. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed. It was very fun. Tomorrow, I will be streaming same time, 9 a.m. EST to 1 p.m. EST. Oh, what? I'm getting a phone call. Alrighty, I have to do something. So, everyone have a great day. All that good stuff.